So audio is very important. There's no excuses not to have great audio. Look, one of the biggest reasons why most people don't upgrade their audio is one, it's too expensive, and two, it just add a little more complexity to the workflow. Well, you know what? I'm going to compare these two microphones right here. These two $53 microphones that have both XLR and USB. That sounds absolutely amazing. So I have the FDUCE SL40. This XLR and USB microphone is made for podcasting, voiceovers, videos, and more. And I have the Tonor TD510. This SM7B clone also has XLR and USB, and it's made for podcasting, live streams, voiceovers, and videos, and more. So I'm going to compare the two and give you guys my thoughts about them. So sit back and relax and get your popcorn ready and follow me on this journey. Let's go. What's up, guys? This is Eric back with another video. So audio has been my top priority for a very long time, and I believe there's no reason not to get great audio. Look, back in the day, you had to pay a lot of money to get great audio, especially if you want to get that good crisp sound. Not anymore. Look, check this out, right? This is the Tonor TD510 raw sound, no edits. These microphones is great, right? But you know what? Tonor has tuned this microphone for broadcasting. And you know what? It has a very heavy bass response, which I don't have a problem with it. But you know what? You just need to know that it does have a good broadcast sound. Now, this is going to be the FDUCE SL40. This microphone has also been tuned for broadcast with that heavy bass response. Now, I have no equalization and no enhancements on none of these microphones right now. So think about it. You hear the sound quality? Look, the FDUCE has been one of my favorite microphones for a very long time. Plus, the price has dropped. But you know what? The Tonor TD510 is kind of here to steal the show a little bit. But let's talk a little more about specs. Let's talk about the FDUCE SL40 specs. So let's go. So the SL40 is a dynamic microphone with a cordial polar pattern with a sample rate of 96 kilohertz with a bit rate of 24 bits, a frequency response of 50 hertz to 14 kilohertz with a signal to noise ratio of 95 dB. Now this dynamic microphone requires phantom power. Both of them requires phantom power or USB that you can connect to your computer. And lastly, the SL40 comes in at $53. I will leave the links down in the description below. And again, no equalization, but I have these connected to the Zoom F8N Pro. Man, don't you like the sound quality? So let's talk more about the Tonor TD510. So check this out. The Tonor TD510 is a dynamic microphone with a cordial polar pattern with a frequency response of 50 hertz to 14 kilohertz. Now this microphone has a signal to noise ratio of 95 dB. It has a max SPL, both of them is about 110 dBs. Now this microphone supports, again, USB and XLR, which is really nice. Now my studio here is sound treated. And I would tell you, for best results, you have to have some sort of treatment in your room to give these microphones, you know, some good treatment so they can sound very good. Now, the sound quality, again, with no equalization, is connected to the Zoom F8N Pro. So let's talk about the build quality on both of these microphones, because you know what? They have a premium build. So check this out. All right, guys, so let's talk about the build quality on the Tonor and the FDUCE. When you look at these microphones, it's no way you would think that these microphones cost $53. I mean, absolutely beautiful. Let's talk about the Tonor. All right, so the Tonor has an all-metal build. You have your buttons here at the top. It's a premium build. You have your XLR here at the bottom, along with your USB-C and your monitor and out for headphones. But when you pull off the wind muff, the grill is all metal. You have your capsule right here. But when you look at this, look how premium this design is. I mean, how did they pull it off of making a microphone that costs $53 that looks so premium like this? Now, the Tonor, it's very heavy, very solid, and I really do like it. Now, the FDUCE is a microphone that I absolutely love. I've recorded a lot of videos. I've did podcasts and everything else in between with this microphone, and this is probably one of my favorites. Again, it's an all metal build. When you take the wind muff off, the capture is about right there, but this grill is all solid metal. I mean, this thing is a rock solid microphone. When you look at the bottom, you got your XLR, also with USB-C, and you have your monitoring out for headphones. So when it comes down to build quality, I can tell you right now, you really can't go wrong with either one of these microphones because both of them is built like a tank. They're very solid. Both of them have heft to it. And the unique thing about both of these microphones is that they all come with everything included in the box. You get XLR and you get USB cords in the box. So once again, you can't go wrong with the build quality here with both of these microphones. All right, guys, so here it is. This is going to be the FDUCE. I'm here at my voiceover station / video editing station. And what I want to show you guys, let y'all guys listen to, is right now I have USB going into my Mac Studio running Adobe Audition, recording this part of the video. Now, I want y'all guys to hear the sound quality USB. Now, if you're a podcaster or, you want to do voiceovers with a microphone like this, you don't have to break the bank. Now, if I do any EQing, I would leave a lower third, but the dry sound absolutely marvelous. But with a little EQing and enhancements, you could make this microphone sound really good. Now, I'm monitoring my audio with the headphone jack so I can hear everything. Not only that, but I'm triple recording right now. Because you're able to use the XLR and you can use the USB to record to multiple sources. So I have the XLR going into my F8N Pro. My F8N Pro is going into my Rodecaster Pro 2. So I'm actually recording 3 times, which is fantastic. So full redundancy. I like that. But one of the things that I do like about the FDUCE is that the microphone itself has all the buttons here. I can, raise the headphone volume up and down, and I can mute myself by the chance I want to take a break, and I can hit the mute button. Now unmute, and so the mute button comes in handy if you are podcasting or if you're live streaming and you need to call for something and you hit the button and you could get a full mute, which is really nice. Now, one of the things I like about these microphones is that not only you get it at a great price, but the sound quality is, oh my God, the sound quality is really good for the price that you get these microphones with. But let me go and connect the Tonor to my Mac Studio, and I'm going to run Adobe Audition and let y'all guys listen to the sound quality of both so you could be the judge for yourself. So check this out. All right, so here it is. This is going to be the sound of the Tonor, right? Going USB out into my Mac Studio. And I'm recording this in Adobe Audition at my station right here. So one of the things that I like about this microphone is that it's broadcast ready. You really don't have to put too much equalization in this microphone if you want to get that broadcast sound. It's very quiet. I really do like the sound quality, and I like that it's a very quiet microphone. Now, one of the things that I like about it is the build quality. As you can see, it's all metal, and it sounds so good. I'm monitoring my audio because it does have all the ports available to monitor your audio. Now, I'm also triple recording this with the XLR out, going into my F8N Pro, going into the Rodecaster Pro 2. And I'm recording on Adobe Audition all at the same time. So by any chance my audio gets screwed up in one place, I got redundancy, which is really nice. So here is the sound quality. Again, you got your buttons here at the top. I can raise my headphone volume up and down, and I can mute myself. So if you're on a podcast or if you live streaming and you have to cough or something, you could quickly hit the mute button to mute yourself, which is fantastic. Listen, man, I review a lot of stuff, right? Audio is very important, but for $53, it's no reason why anybody should have bad audio. No reason why anybody should have bad audio, especially at this price point. But here it is. This is going to be sound quality of the Tonor. But let's go to do some proximity and let y'all guys listen to how it sound far away and let y'all guys listen to how it sound close up. All right. So here is the Tonor, baby. And I'm way on the mic. And boy, I hear this sound. It sounds so good. You know what I'm saying? This is a tech preacher, baby. And you know what? You got to have mic technique because if you don't, you're going to get some plosives. But let's go and do the distance test. This is a Tonor. As you can hear, I'm far back now. And so with these dynamic microphones, you have to be right close to it. You got to be right on the capsule. So you just got to make sure you know that, right? You got to be right on it. All right. So let's talk about the FDUCE. All right, so we got that FDUCE on right now. Boy, I tell you, they sound really good. So again, let's go and do the proximity and go back and go back. And again, you have to be right on these microphones to get a good sound quality. As you can see, once you leave the proximity, these microphones don't sound that great. But they do very good job for blocking out background noise. So it also, these microphones are not that great when it comes down to handling noise. And so I think I did that in the review videos, but here it is. This is going to be the handling noise of the Tonor. And this is going to be the handling noise of the FDUCE. Not bad on the FDUCE. Right there, Tonor has a little bit more handling noise than the FDUCE, but hey, you be the judge for yourself. Here it is. This is my thoughts, man. I like both of these microphones. I really do. But you know what? I like the FDUCE, but I love the Tonor too because it does have a lot of bottom and a lot of broadcast sound. But I'm glad I got both of them. All right, this is Eric the Tech Preacher. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think about the FDUCE SL40, baby, in all its glory, along with the Tonor TD510 in all its glory. See you guys on the next video. Peace.